Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol Ped, and welcome to this week's Midweek 180, brought to you from the driver's seat of the new Moke. Now, my friends at Hendy have sent this to me to play with for the week, and it's just my luck. We've had, 3 or 4 weeks of sunshine and heat wave. The day after this arrives, it's torrential rain. It's like very limited weather gear, so I will be filming some hopefully really cool stuff with this car this week. It is an absolute riot to drive. It's so much fun, and hopefully at the weekend we might even take the pups to the beach and get them in the back, because I think it should be the most fantastic car to go to the beach in. Anyway, if you've not seen one of these before, this is my midweek update where I bring you my news, views and information about upcoming reviews, all filmed in one take. Now, amazingly, last week's Midweek 180 has currently done 13,000 views, which I just find unbelievable. If you compare that to one of my favourite videos I've made on the channel, which was driving the NASCAR at Goodwood, which has done about 5,000 views. But while I'm on that subject, I had a very special package arrive today from one of my most loyal and favourite US followers. I almost feel like I know him even though I've never met him, Mr. Cleveringa. Now, he sent me this absolutely lovely note. I'm going to read it out because it's so special and you've got to see what he sent me. So it says, "Sir Pete," which is what he calls me, "my little family and I wanted to gift you with a couple of things to help you celebrate and remember your first NASCAR driving experience. It was such a great experience watching you drive our favourite driver's NASCAR. Yours truly, the Cleveringa family, Colton, Vicky, Valerie, Leon and Wyatt." Now, first things first. This was the car I drove. This is a signed photograph by Jeff Gordon himself with a certificate of authenticity on the back, which is just unbelievable and very generous. But even better than that, check this out. This diecast model is unbelievable. The detail on it, having spent a lot of time driving this car, even looking inside, it's the same. It's absolutely amazing. So Colton, I cannot thank you enough for your generosity. It's a lovely, lovely thing. And you are my #1 US fan, and you always will be. And maybe one day, God willing, we will actually get to meet each other. But anyway, let's get cracking. I shall start my timer with lovely Midweek 180 dedicated to the Cleveringa family, I reckon. What do you think to that model, though? How wicked is that? Let's start the timer. So, last week's leader of the pack was Mark C. Well done, mate. That is 10 on the bounce. I think Mark might retire soon because he's about to start a new job in September and might not be able to get online at 6 o'clock on a Wednesday. Joined in the Magnificent 7 by Francois G, Leanne Jackson, Jimmy the Hutt, Rod M, Stephen Spink and Gareth Pollard. So whoever puts the first comment this week, you'll be in my leader back next week, and the 7 comments will be in my Magnificent 7. Where are you and what you're doing? Well, that was Gary G, our resident super yacht crew, who was moored off of Positano on the Amalfi Coast. That just sounded dreamy, but wherever you are right now and whatever you're doing, put it in the comments below. I'll give you a shout out next week. Last week's question was about, with there being hosepipe bans, how are you washing your car? Lots of you were using kind of waterless wash. Very lucky so far here, we're not in a hosepipe ban area, and that's a good job because Lady P there is covered in harvest dust and ming and needs a good clean before her outings in a couple of weeks' time. She's going to her first track day in a couple of weeks' time. This week's question, I wonder what the most exciting overtake you've ever had. Yesterday I was driving a range test in the Cupra Born over there, and I was in lane 3 on the motorway, looked in my mirror, saw loads of blues and twos coming, pulled over as this black Ford Focus ST went flying past with 5 police cars in hot pursuit. It was a proper full-on hot pursuit. One of the police cars then went onto the inside, onto the hard shoulder, undertook on the hard shoulder to get in front of it to try and do like kind of a T-pack. It was so exciting. Unfortunately, I didn't have my cameras rolling, but I wondered what's the most exciting thing you've ever had overtake you on the motorway, because believe me, that was pretty exciting. No F1 this week. I wanted to maybe just give a shout out to Stoffel van Dorn because he secured the Formula E Championship at the last race last weekend. But I wanted to talk new car news, and that's this thing. This is going to be called the Polestar 6. Now, I actually saw this car at the Festival of Speed when it was the Polestar Electric Concept Roadster. But such was the massive welcome from the motoring press and the public, everyone loved it. They've actually decided to make the car, which is super exciting. It's going to be a hardtop convertible based on a bonded aluminium chassis, 800-volt architecture, so brilliant for rapid charging, those types of things. But performance figures, get this, 884 horsepower, 900 newton meters of torque, good for 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds. And I think it's going to top out about 250 k's an hour, which is just absolutely amazing. Expected You can actually put your money down on one now, but deliveries will be in 2026. But I honestly think that is one of the best looking EVs we've had to date. It's a stunning, stunning thing, and I am a big fan. Apart from the Tesla Roadster, I can't think of many convertible EVs right now. And you know me, I love my convertibles. I've had a very busy week this week. I've got the Moke to film. I've got the Cupra Born V3 230 PS e-boost, which I did a range test on yesterday. I'm collecting my new Hendy long-termer this afternoon. If you watch me on social media, this Moke is not my Hendy long-termer. I was teasing. I'm collecting that this afternoon. And that, you can tell by my frantic pace, I had a lot to get through on this one. And that's pretty much, that's it. I mean, as I said, on social media I said this was my new long-termer. I am not that brave to have a Moke as a long-termer. I've just got this for a week for a bit of fun. My new Hendy long-termer I pick up this afternoon. All I'm going to say is it is an electric vehicle, so full BEV. I've had one on the channel before. I'm very much looking forward to spending time with one. The actual car I'm getting is a really nice, very high spec car, so it's got lots and lots of lovely toys in it, and I can't wait to pick it up. So that will be Friday's video at 6 o'clock, so make sure you tune in for that. And then the range test I did on the Cupra Born yesterday, which I did over 400 miles in that car yesterday. I was in the car for like 10 and a half hours pretty much. Really, really interesting range test. That will be Monday's video at 6, so you need to make sure you tune in for that. And then I've just got lots of things coming up towards the end of August, beginning of September, some really cool things dropping in the diary. Another insane thing dropped in the diary today, which I can't tell you anything about, but I will be doing some content on that beforehand. But yeah, that's it. Super busy. But that was for you, Colton and family. This car is going to be pride of place in my office, along with the Lego you sent me a couple of years ago, which is, but look at that, what a thing. I'll be able to remember my special day with Jeff Gordon's NASCAR, and Paul, the owner, I'm sure will be quite jealous. I bet he'll want one. You'll have to let me know where he can order one, because they are beautiful, beautiful things. But I hope you enjoyed that one, guys. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol Ped for plenty more content to come, and I'll see you on the next video, which is this Friday at 6 o'clock for the collection of my new Hendy long-termer. It's a cracking car. You need to tune in to see what I've got, and I'll run you through the spec and show you the car, but I can't wait to start using it. My car garage kind of car park, car lot thing outside the house is gonna be a bit busy, because as of this afternoon, when Mrs. Petrol Ped comes home from work, there will be 6 cars parked. I've got the Moke, the Porsche, the Cupra Born. I've still got my MSRT Ford Ranger, which is over there. Ruby Roadster will come back when Tracy gets back from work, and I'll have my new Hendy long-termer. Busy, busy car lot. I'm not a drug dealer, honest. I'm a car reviewer. See you next week, guys. You take care. Drive safe.